a lot of people out there that really don't know.
Yeah,
Um, you actually took your homeboy, and both of y'all booked a flight and went to Manila, Philippines. That's where you
yeah.
guys went. What's good, guys? This is Escape the Matrix. We are back again. Yes, we are back again with another video, and this time around, we have an absolute banger for you guys. Today, we have my man's, the one, the only, Dtm716, aka Daryl. We're gonna go ahead and introduce him, y'all. Introduce yourself, my brother.
What's going on, y'all? It's Dtm716. I go, name's Daryl. I'm a music artist. Been doing music for a while. Actually, long time. But what really got my, I guess, sort of big breakish was realistically during the pandemic, right? Um, of course, we was getting some people was getting all that good, unemployment money. Um, so I was getting that, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be smart with this. I ain't be gonna be foolish with this." So realistically, I'm gonna keep it real. I use that money. I put myself through marketing school. I
Okay.
put a good majority of it into a high yielding account
Nice.
that kept accumulating interest. Paid my debts off,
Okay.
and then realistically, the rest I spent on more marketing school, aka masterclass,
Okay.
and then the rest of that was realistically spent on artist features.
Nice. Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
So that definitely helped me get a push in the door of the right direction. And once that wheel started turning, just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, especially going through not one, but also two, and then also other sets of marketing classes on masterclass that definitely help sharpen my skill and help sharpen my mind on how to approach this music venture as a business and be like, yo, let's do this.
Okay.
So that definitely got my foot in the door, realistically. And some of those people I was able to work with was, I got a joint with Little Flip. I got a joint with my boy Graf from New York.
Okay.
Um, I was able to, let's see, who else? Boom, yeah, I even got a track with a Young Buck out there. But
Oh,
I was able
nice.
to,
Nice.
yeah, I was able to
Nice.
use that and get some
Okay.
features under the belt, and then that was just help
Nice.
things progress and go on. And then realistically, things got back to normal. I'm making good, decent money with music, and I was like, all right,
Okay.
boom, let's progress this and keep going. I told my one boy like one day, like, yo, let's go overseas.
Yeah.
I told my one
Okay.
boy, he's
Okay.
like, man, I ain't got no money for that right now, and I got this and I got that, and I'm like, bro, get your passport. I got the
Yeah.
ticket.
Okay. 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 Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. Not many people actually do that, but that's a really bold move.
But yeah, I mean that's my man's, and like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
realistic. Me and that man been friends since like 2 years old, bro.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like,
Nice.
like
Nice.
when you've known someone for like 30 plus years, that's your family.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
You know what I
Definitely.
mean? Like that ain't your friend. That's your fucking family, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
told him,
true.
yeah, come on, we gonna go, and we went,
Okay.
and bro, it was amazing.
Nice. Nice.
It was amazing. Like it was definitely something different from experiencing here in the States, especially with the
Okay.
people and the culture and the food and
Mm.
everything else. Like, it was definitely a different vibe, but also it wasn't uh it wasn't a scare kind of vibe either. It was chill, relax. It
Okay.
was great. And even as like a black man out there, it was a safe vibe to me. I was chilling.
Nice. Nice.
Right, because like
Nice.
that's
That's pretty
really what
cool.
a lot of homies like back home was like, oh man, the safety and this happened.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro. A lot of the stores got guards. Like, you will be a fool to try something in public out there and see how long you live.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like,
That
not
probably
on no
wouldn't last
scary
too long.
tip, but like, right. That's why there ain't no public shootings and nothing over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's safe. And we get there, boom, land in the airport, we get in the luggage, and then my girl comes up. Now, me and her been talking for some months. We met on Kick, and even the talking to her process was refreshing in itself.
Okay.
And then, like I said, yeah, we met on Kick. Wasn't even on there looking for a relationship, really. It kind of just, in
Okay.
its way, just happened just from talking to her. And I don't
Yeah.
know how that platform is as of right now, but at that
Mhm.
time, you would just talk to strangers, and if the conversation went well, y'all would be able to introduce yourselves to each other and exchange pictures. So realistically, we
Okay.
were talking to each other before we even knew what each other looked like. So there was
Oh.
no physical attraction.
Wow. Wow. That's different.
So
That is different.
right,
That is different. That is
right,
so not what we're used to over on this side of the
exactly.
world.
So you're not
Yeah.
clouded with that. I was just really taken over like the conversation we was having,
Yeah.
how she replied, the vibe I felt, and then I was like, "Yo, you wanna talk more? I like where this is going." And she was like, "Yeah," and
Yeah.
yeah, so we were talking on there for a minute. Then we exchanged pictures. And then I was like, wow, okay, because I found her very much beautiful right there at sight. And then, we met up and she was right there at the airport waiting on me. Now, she lives in a province southern of Manila, and believe is Llano del Norte. Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she basically flew up to Manila to come see me, and
Wow.
then right. That's also how
That's
it's real.
love. That's love right
Right,
there.
right,
That's
right,
crazy. Oh
right.
man.
And then so she came up, she hugged me. That was our first time seeing each other at that moment. And then also her sister and her brother-in-law was there with her too, and then I got to
Okay.
meet them, and then they was cool, and
Nice.
then we went and stayed at a condo, and that was my first visit. I believe I was there in Manila for 13 days,
Okay.
and yeah, bro, it was a great time, really. Um, like I said, just to experience the culture, the people, and the food and everything. And then as an artist, it was just so easy to get people to come up to you, especially when you
Yeah.
dressing right and he ain't lying.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
chill, know
explore.
what's in
You
your
gotta
right.
explore.
Exactly. So we walking around our little radius of the area. People come up. Sir, are you on YouTube? Sir, are you on Spotify? Yup, 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 yup. Boom.
Just like that.
Log into your Spotify for artists. Yo, that
Hmm.
one day we got like 65 followers. Yo, let's do this again.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So I have to ask, like,
Yeah,
cause this is definitely interesting for a lot of people out there that really don't know.
yeah,
Um, you actually took your homeboy and both of y'all booked a flight and went to Manila, Philippines. That's where you
yeah,
guys went.
yeah.
And this is basically a trip that you guys planned, wasn't knowing what to expect. You guys just
Well,
basically book a flight and y'all just went, or did y'all do any research prior to going there? How did that trip come together?
okay, so boom. How that trip came together, I was already going to go meet her anyway.
Okay, okay,
So realistically, it was a little bit planned out. It wasn't like we just was like, yo, bro, we out, let's go. You know what I mean? We
okay,
did plan it out.
okay.
I tell him like, yo, cause I was like, bro, get this time off from work and we gonna go. Boom.
All right,
I'm gonna pay on these tickets and then boom, we gonna get there. He was like, all right, cool.
okay,
But yeah, of course, the plan was to meet her, and then the plan was to also shoot some music videos, which we did,
okay, okay.
and then we also, oh yeah, I did my concert there on my first visit too.
Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. And all those things just kind of fell into place, right? Because you probably never guessed or even knew that that would have came about. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, yes and no. It was just the fact that it was like, well, I'm already going there to see her. What else can I go
Okay.
do? I was like, yo,
Okay.
we're gonna set up and organize a concert. I'm already
Okay.
doing a concert. What
Gotcha.
else can I go do? Yo,
Yeah.
let's shoot like
Yeah.
2 music videos in one day.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right, but realistically, like, I already got a feel for what the vibe was music wise because
Okay.
she started, even before I met her, right? She started helping me with marketing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I already had an idea of what the vibe was going because, boom, she had made a TikTok just for me where she exclusively uses my music. And then,
Okay.
boom, I think the one you was following on. And so, yeah, that whole page is just an exclusive marketing tool. And then she would just
Okay.
log into the studio and show me the analytics, and then I could be like, okay, I can see what group of people I'm reaching with this, and then what's going on with that, and then I have an exclusive detailed chart of what's going on. It's kind of different in a way when you have that help and that support system, especially on that deeper level. Of course, I can easily go and hire an influencer, but is an influencer going
Yeah.
to give you them chart metrics so I know what to improve
Yeah.
on?
Probably not. Probably.
Exactly. Probably
Probably.
not. Exactly. But yeah, realistically, with her being a support system and then also cutting costs in my business and helping increase money and funds coming in, I already got a
Yeah.
feel for what the vibe was.
Yeah.
And then she was doing marketing and research for me, and coming to find out, running Facebook ads over there is insanely cheaper than running Facebook ads in America.
Wow. See, that is a lot of things, or that is something that a lot of people really didn't realize. That
Right,
it's the same company, but in a different demographic and different hemisphere.
right, in a
And
different
it's
area.
ridiculously cheaper. That is
Right.
ridiculous.
Like realistically, bro, I just ran a Facebook ad, um, $25, and that has a potential reach of like 300 to about 350,000 people.
Wow, that's insane. That's insane.
Like, running it as a music artist, and then that's just naturally gonna push your streams up and increase your following, and then you like, well, it makes perfect sense. Like, you can cast a net bigger over here by just doing it over here anyway.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. So realistically, what you're saying is you kind of get the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Okay, so not only did you get the potential to cut costs, but you basically did it in a place that is severely a lot less toxic, and you have a lot more potential for success.
Right, I do. Like, because even realistically, the streaming numbers, I mean, streaming doesn't really pay as much, but like realistically, when you're walking around and on average gaining like, 35, 40 new followers a day on average, of course your income's going to increase.
Yeah, that's just basic math.
More people are checking you out, right? That's just basic math.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you can do that freely.
Yeah, just like that.
Right, a Spotify campaign, even on Spotify, at minimum, I believe last time I checked, started at like $500. But you can just pay $1,000 to go overseas and walk around dressing right and acting right, and just get it for free while you're. And
people are coming up to you and asking you for your content info instead of you asking them to check you out.
Right.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And that's one of the things that I found different with in that side of the world versus to this side of the world, because it's reversed. It is severely reversed. Like the way you look at it, it's like it's night and day. It's like comparing apples and oranges. It's like on one side of the planet, it's like they will, just up and support you just for you just being different. You know what I mean? You're not the everyday norm, what they're used to seeing, so you're always going to have an advantage.
Right.
You're always going to have an advantage. And I tell folks a lot of times too, because, being a person that actually traveled out there before, because I was actually out there back in last year, I was out there for about a month because, I wanted to explore, see how the country was, how, what it had to offer. It was pretty nice. It was cool. Like I was surprised. I was shocked. I did not expect to see what I saw. And the food, just like you said, the food, the venues, the hospitality, the locals, everybody was just so friendly.
Right. And even for me going there for the first time, it was just so easy to network with people. Like so much easy to network with people. It did on the one day we were shooting a music video. Me and my boy, we outside. My boy shot the music video because he has a background in doing film production and working on sets and different shows and movies and stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So boom, he shot the video, and I'm just like, scene wise, I don't know. I just go into the restaurant. I asked the lady, hey, can we film a scene in your restaurant? It was like, can you come back in 1 hour when it's not busy? And I was like, deal. So I come back, and she's like, oh yeah, go ahead, do what you want to do. I was like,
oh wow.
Okay.
That's different.
Right. She let us shoot a scene in her restaurant and was just happy that people, that she was just involved in the project.
Wow, that is amazing.
Right. And then I took a picture with the staff and everything. But like I said, it was just
Nice.
so easy. It's just easy to network with people because if you just go there and your plan makes sense and there's like a mutual benefit because she was like, oh, I can tell people that my restaurant was in this video. I was like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
And that's that mutual benefit partnership. They gonna be like, let's do it,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
especially if it makes
Yeah,
sense.
because they're getting
Yeah,
something out of it. They're definitely getting
exactly,
something out of it. They're gonna
exactly.
tell you they had a celebrity came and shot a
Yep.
video in their establishment,
Mhm.
and people are gonna look at it and automatically they're gonna say you're famous.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna say, okay, now your restaurant just went from a regular old, side of the store, you know what I mean, like side of
Right.
the plaza or side of whatever it is, to now being this famous restaurant that the music video just got shot at,
Yeah.
just like that. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing, and people really don't think about that type of stuff. And the simple fact that it is so easy to meet people and just organize stuff, and you get
Right.
the sense of support was really the part that shocked me, because people will support you even if they don't know you,
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
even
Exactly.
if they
That's what I
don't
be
know you.
saying. Yeah. Even if they don't know you, like and then it's like I'm able to do more over here or over there and expand what I want to do, and I'm actually doing it fast. Like here's basically what I'm getting into with that, right? So boom, the first time me and the beauty queen Pia Samantha did our charity
Yeah.
event, right? We fed
Okay.
65 kids.
Oh wow.
Here comes the mayor.
Oh wow.
Boom.
The,
I'm
like
taking
the
pictures with.
wait,
Right.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
Right.
minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
The mayor came up. The mayor.
Let me see if I can get this right. You do a charity event, fed 65 kids, and then the
Yeah,
mayor came to your event.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I'll send
That
you
is
pictures of me and the mayor later.
that is awesome. Wow. That is, see, that is unheard of. Cause see,
Right.
out here or in the western side of the hemisphere, you really don't get that kind of treatment.
Exactly.
You really don't. And just from doing something that small, not only are they appreciative, but
Right.
they look at you with a different sense of care, because
Right.
now
Because
not
yeah,
only because you're a foreigner that came into their land, but it
exactly.
shows, that you have a heart, and they look at you as being, that much more caring, and they look at you being a lot more generous, and they highly respect you for that.
Yeah, they really do. And you basically hit the nail on the head with that one when you said how a foreigner flew all the way over here just to be
Yeah.
here for this day and do this
Wow.
out of
That's
his own
that.
pocket and everything.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. That
And
is awesome.
it was one of the first event was at one of the schools, and the
Yeah.
school actually was freely to let us use the building just because we like I don't not sure what kind of connections Pia pulled for that one,
Yeah.
but yeah, the school let us use their whole place for free. Didn't
Wow.
charge us anything for that. It was like, yeah, well, you're there to feed the kids. Well,
Wow.
just set it up. Make sure you clean it after yourselves.
Wow. That is awesome. That is
Yeah,
so different. And that is something that you really don't ever get to see. And then it's like, especially if you have like a lot of plans to do like philanthropy work, giving back to the community, helping
right,
kids, doing like a lot of programs with helping people out with food, with shelter, all that good stuff. You would be surprised at the level of respect and the level of, you know, um, enthusiasm as well as support that you get
right.
from these people. it is next to unheard of, really, because you don't
Yeah,
ever get to see that stuff out here.
yeah. Realistically, and then is the fact of like, okay, of all the things I could have put my money into, realistically, let's just be real, man to man. Your average Joe Blow probably would have went there and blew that at the strip club or something.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, easily,
Like,
easily,
easily,
easily. You know what I mean?
easily, right?
Yeah,
Easily,
yeah,
or
easily.
or or spent it having a good old time out there, or whatever
Yep,
homies would have did. But
yeah,
nah,
yep. That's
I
a
was like,
different approach.
right, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Um, I didn't know that the mayor was coming. He just actually kind of showed up.
Wow. Now
Now,
see,
yeah,
yeah.
he basically just pulled up, right? Now,
Wow, that
here
is
I'm gonna keep
different.
it real, right? This part I was a bit nervous, cause boom, you see this little government vehicle, like, ooh, that thing look kind of bulletproof. Who
Oh
that?
man. See,
Right,
you don't ever get to see that type of stuff here. You know what I mean? It's just
right,
the level of excitement, the level of enthusiasm, the way how you would do stuff, put stuff together, and the support that you get. It's like it's so satisfying to see and to hear, and I'm pretty sure it's even crazier to live, just to look at it and be like, yo, like I did this. Like it
right,
is crazy.
right. And I was talking to my one boy. He was like, "Yo, what kind of shit is you on?" He was like, "I was like, what you mean?" He was like,
Oh boy.
he just couldn't fathom it all,
Yeah, like how it's
everything.
all playing out, right?
Right. And I was like, "Look, man,
Wow.
I'm just on that level, where you got some political ties,
Yeah.
You-
Oh
you know,
man. Listen, I tell folks all the time too, it's like coming from this country, right?
right,
Like coming from the States, right? And being living in the States, going from here to there, um, it realistically it really don't take much to have your best friend as one of the friend of the prime minister or even the prime minister themselves, because they look
yeah,
at you as like, okay, well, out here we're on the same level. You know what
hmm
I mean? And a lot of people would see it as on this side of the planet, even if you wanted to meet the president, it's basically next to impossible.
right. I already met a mayor and
It's
like a
almost like,
councilman.
yeah, right? Just like that, just by putting on an event. It's almost like you have to win a sweepstakes or something like that, to even go to the White House, let alone to meet the
Bruh,
president, shake their
right,
hands.
right,
It
right,
never happens. It never
right.
happens. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
you can go somewhere like that. You could get introduced to one person, and just from their perspective of what you do and what you're trying to achieve, they look at it and they're like, okay, well, this guy's got a lot of potential. We might want to stick close to him and see if we can learn a thing or two. And he might actually teach us some stuff that we could use to be profitable in the future. So
Right,
why not? Why not
right,
partner up with him? Why not learn as much as we can? Obviously, he's doing well for himself to be here to doing whatever it is that we're seeing right now, because it just happened. Like we're living it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And a lot of people don't look at it that way.
Nah, they definitely don't. Yeah, basically that short term vision not gonna get you the long yachts. Basically,
Wow. Now see, a lot of people that heard about people traveling to the eastern side of the world would never believe that stuff like that would be possible, just by going out there and having some ambition and having some ambitious thoughts, and
right.
actually acting upon like the opportunities that was presented to you. So these are some of the stories that you could actually share with the audience, and they'll actually see it and know that anything is possible once you put your mind to it. Because who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Exactly. Exactly. Who would have thought? And like realistically, I encourage anyone who's like, especially if you got that creative spark, go over there and try to get your business off the ground. Because
Yeah,
like your production
yeah.
is going to be cheaper, your
Oh
cost
yeah.
of doing business is going to be cheaper, and then
Yep.
realistically, have your business and your stuff organized. You could
Yep.
actually start to write off a lot of these things you put in over there off your taxes because that's a business expense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easily. Easily.
Easily.
That's the only way to do it. And the thing is, I tell folks all the time, it's good to be business minded,
Right.
but it's a whole other level to run businesses over on that side of the planet where everything is not only drastically cheaper, but
Hmm.
you would be surprised at the level of support that you would get. So a lot more businesses would thrive. Like a lot of people didn't know, like, bro, I was I was in Cebu
Uh
and
huh.
I went on a tour of the it was a temple. I'm trying to remember what the name of that temple was, but it's a very famous temple. You go there and you can walk through the whole establishment and everything. You can look at different artwork
Hmm.
and different types of chinaware and stuff that the family actually collected over their travels. And it was it
Nice.
was it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's something that is it was very special. It was very, very special just to think about. It was very special. And then on top of that, it's like going from there back on the streets, traveling through these different communities or whatever. I think, no lie, bro, I think I passed a Jamaican restaurant out there. I passed the
What?
Jamaican restaurant. I passed a Jamaican restaurant on the side of the street. Big place, real good establishment, set up real nice, something huge like a TGI Fridays type setting, and
Right.
it was just chilling on the side of the street like nobody's business. And I was like, "What?" I had to do a double take because I seen the like the Rasta colors, the red, the
Okay.
gold, the green, and I was like, wait a
What we?
minute.
I.
I was like, hold up. Cause see, naturally, like a lot of people don't know, like I'm originally from the islands, right?
Okay.
I'm originally Jamaican. I was born and raised out there. I came to this country, in chase of the American dream that a lot of people really, from all over the world really would try to come here for. You know what I
Right.
mean? But upon coming here and you see how things are versus to go in somewhere else and you see how it is, you're
Right.
like, oh,
It's a
I
night and day.
think I think this is quite different. This is
Right.
really what it should have been here. Because this is a story that we've been told. You know what I mean? When you could go
Right.
somewhere and you can rent an Airbnb for like $500 for the whole month. It's
Oh,
game
well,
changer. For the
man,
whole
I
for the
got one for
whole month.
$328 for the month. I
What?
saved us some money on that one.
And listen, and I tell folks, and
And
this
it was in
is
a
like
condo
simple.
tower too.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? And then
Yeah.
you would tell people, and they would look at you like, "Man, you capping. Ain't no way in the world."
No, bro, when
That.
people say that, that's crazy. I showed them my
Yeah,
Grab transactions.
exactly, exactly. And I would tell them like, "Yo, this is why I tell folks, you gotta get your passport. Go out there and travel the
Right.
world.
And go
See
look.
how, yeah, see how the place is set up. See how different countries are set up. It is
Right.
so much to see out there. It is a
And then
world of adventure."
it'll enhance your thinking of like, yo, a lot of shit fucked up over here, player. It will really open your mind as far as to like, okay, it works over here, and we so mighty in advance, we not even gonna try it here.
They'd rather not. They'll
Like
rather not.
y-
It's crazy.
you could only play ignorance for so long.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the
Like
thing.
realistically, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, like you said, it's the story that we've been force fed to. But in realistically, like the only common thing that we're number one in is public incarcerations.
Oh yeah.
Like we're nowhere near. I think last time I checked, we were about number 27 in Life Jeopardy. Like,
Wow.
like it's crazy. You can go over there, and then because like boom, before music, right? I got a background in cooking,
Okay.
so culinary arts and everything. You can just
Right.
taste the food quality difference
Yeah.
because there's no preservatives.
Yeah. That's true. That is
There's
true.
no many corporations, and it all started even earlier with like Swanson that will make donations to certain political parties to change what is literally legally considered food.
Yeah.
And it's like once you start having that involved and you can start just keep it, you already allowed it once, so you're gonna keep allowing it happen and happen and again and again. And then that's why it's like nowadays you go to the grocery store, like half the byproducts in there will just kill you.
Oh yeah. Easily. Easily.
Yeah, easily. And this
And
is what we
yeah.
force feed to our
Yep.
citizens and then the future generations of this own country.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And see the crazy thing, like just like you said, mentioning that, it's like just think of like the way how they do food. It is so much different. It is so much healthier. It
Yes,
is it's just a lot more fresh. You can actually feel like the not only do you feel a lot less stressful when you're there, but you
right,
smile a lot more. And it helps you to glow a lot more. You know what I mean?
right.
Like even like where we're from, we don't get to smile that much. We really don't. Like, truth be
True.
told, we really don't get to smile that much. You know what I mean? And like I said, um, I'll definitely be sharing a lot more about that as time goes by. But I'll
Yo,
show you some stuff
it,
how
it,
much I was smiling.
it's funny you said that, right? I just came across a meme the other day while I was scrolling Facebook. What's the
Mhm.
rarest thing in the world? A black man smile. Yo,
See, that's literally like that's like a mic drop moment right there. Like literally, you don't see
right,
that too often. You really don't. and
right.
and it's
You
for
really
and it's
don't.
for it's for various reasons, because one of them is literally for a lot of the stuff that we've been taught that really wasn't supposed to be around us growing up. You know what I mean? Like for one,
Right,
they have us thinking that, for one, feminism is okay. For one, they make
right.
it seem like us being treated badly, dogged out, tossed to the side, make it seem like we're less than and we're not worth anything, and they think it's okay to do on a regular basis. And truth be told, it's sad, but the women that are supposed to be women really aren't women
Are
anymore.
women
You know,
anymore? Right,
no,
right, right,
yeah, they've turned themselves into men. They've turned themselves into one of us. You know what I mean?
right.
And the crazy part about it is they look at it as us, trying to downplay them and make them seem like they're not worth anything and all that stuff. But when you look at it, when you have females literally degrading themselves, putting themselves on OnlyFans, and they want to turn around and tell you, "Oh, I want a man that's he's got to be 6 foot tall, he's got to have six pack abs, and he's got to make six figures." And then you look at it like, wait a minute, excuse you?
Right.
So you want all of that, but you out there. selling your body for $5, and then you want somebody
Five
that's
dollars a month though.
like really to take care of you? Like, are you serious right now? Then you go on the other side of the world, and I've been out there and I ask people like, yo, you know what OnlyFans is? They're like, wait, what's that? I was shocked. I
Yeah,
was like, I was like, is this real life? I'm like, what is going on? Like, where? What is this? What is this magical place? I'm like, what the heck? This is crazy.
yeah. Really, realistically, bro. Like I know
Like
exactly
they,
what you're talking about.
yeah,
Like
they don't know what that is because
right,
in their demograph, like their side of the hemisphere blocks that kind of stuff. They don't even get to see it. They don't know what that is. And they were
right,
raised different. So they are not taught to know, they were not taught to know what that is.
right.
So
Exactly,
they just bypass it altogether because they're not interested. They're not raised
exactly.
that way, so they don't want to be any parts of it.
Right. They're not wired that way.
No, they're not.
Unfortunately,
And
we are here, and it's messed
it's
up.
crazy.
Cause yo, I'm glad you mentioned OnlyFans. Cause like, bro, you can look this up. Last year, OnlyFans made more than the NBA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
It's true.
like,
It
you
is
mean to
true.
tell me some chick on there selling her content, well, a whole bunch of chicks on there selling their content made more than LeBron James?
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and they don't
More than a
understand.
fine-tuned athlete? Is
They
you
don't
serious, bro?
understand that with them, they think that, oh, because I make all this money, you're beneath me, and
Exactly.
I'm like, no, no,
Exactly.
no, it don't,
You're
because
right.
chances are all you're gonna be is a rich female with some cats and dogs, because nobody's gonna want to be seen with you.
At the end of the day, you're right.
Nobody's gonna. No,
Like,
it's like it does not matter, and they think that men really care about how much money you have. Like, listen, you have you ever seen that meme that even my boy Jay, the black Filipino,
uh,
he has a really good channel. He was actually one of the guys that interviewed you first, and I saw your content, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And that's one of the first times I actually seen you get an interviewed, and I reached out just because
okay.
I actually seen it. But he has some pretty cool memes on his page. You know, he's I would say he's one of the meme kings of YouTube, really. It's
Yeah, that's my
like
man's
he
right there.
he has some of the funniest memes that he literally cuts scenes out of movies and pastes them into his YouTube videos
Bro,
based
it'd be
on
so entertaining.
it is something else. Like
So entertaining.
I could watch
And
his content on repeat,
so
but it's crazy.
and yeah, it's funny how you mentioned all that, but like yeah, bro, like the facade that feminist movement, it really duped them into being in the end lonely and
Mm-hmm.
alone, and like guys are cool. They'll go out and travel. They'll
Yeah,
go, they might find a lucky one here, or but realistically, guys will go travel, or some guys are just checked out. They cool,
yeah,
and or they'll go just focus on making a bread and be like,
yep,
hey, I'm just
yep,
getting me, getting my money.
yeah, exactly. Yep. Cause
And
see, that's how it
and
is.
guys are wising up, and I'm so happy about that. I just would like all of our brothers to get there. I understand not everyone's going to do that, but no, it's even showing in the economy. One of those major strip clubs in Atlanta just closed down.
Yeah,
Homies ain't going there no more.
nope,
We getting our
nope,
money. We in the
nope,
house.
nope.
We
They're,
working.
they're yeah, they're saving, they're investing, they're building up their
Exactly.
wealth, they're traveling, going elsewhere, and they're just fed up. They're just tired of it. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
tired of it, man.
yeah.
Like,
Realistically, that's what led me to go do it. You know, before I got with my lady, uh,
Right.
the lady I was with before, like it just wasn't working out. Like I'd be like, "Yo, let's go invest our money." Oh, that's your thing. Okay, cool.
Mm.
Uh, hey, I'm doing a show. You wanna help me out? All you gotta do is like take money at the door. No, I don't want to do all that. Okay, boom, no support system. You ain't trying to
Wow.
help a brother invest. You're not trying to help be a part of that
Not trying to
support
help you to
system.
build.
Right, right. So it's like, what can I build with
Wow.
you if you
That's
ain't trying to
crazy.
play Legos
But
with a
but
brother? You know
but
what I
but
mean?
I guarantee, like, check this out, right? I guarantee at the end of the day when you get paid, right, she'll be one of the first ones at the door with their hands